morning all of you. Welcome back to course Artificial Intelligence. Our today's topic of video is Introduction to Knowledge Engineering. So in the previous videos we discuss about expert system. We understand what is expert system, how it works, what are the steps involved in it. We also understand what is the process of knowledge acquisition. Then we discuss about knowledge base system. Now in today's video we are going to discuss about knowledge engineering. So you may get confused between the knowledge engineering and knowledge acquisition, because knowledge engineering also intend to transfer the knowledge. Knowledge engineering also intend to transfer the knowledge from various sources to the knowledge base, and in that case acquisition also play same role. Acquisition is responsible for this. So we need to discuss what is the difference between knowledge acquisition and knowledge engineering. So in this video we are going to discuss both the things. So what is knowledge engineering? Actually, knowledge engineering, it's a process of transferring a human knowledge into computer system so as to solve various complex problem which required a high level of human expertise. Now let's discuss what is the difference between knowledge engineering and knowledge acquisition. So let me tell you, knowledge acquisition is one of the steps in case of knowledge engineering. Knowledge engineering, the main objective of knowledge engineering is to transfer the knowledge from various sources to the knowledge base. We know that in case of expert system, knowledge base is very important component. If you can able to build knowledge base properly, then your expert system performance is very high. Otherwise expert system is of no use, suppose your knowledge base is not appropriate. So knowledge engineering is responsible for transferring that knowledge from various sources to the knowledge base. And now we need to discuss how knowledge acquisition is different. Actually, knowledge acquisition is one of the steps involved in the process of knowledge engineering, because knowledge acquisition is responsible for acquiring the knowledge from the various sources, but after that, after retrieving the knowledge from the various sources, a number of other steps are also there, and that is being carried out in the knowledge engineering. So knowledge engineering will take care of all this thing to transfer the knowledge from various sources to the knowledge base. But this is only we can see that we are transferring the knowledge, but it involves a number of phases. You cannot transfer directly the knowledge which you have extracted from various sources directly to the knowledge base. It required a number of pre-processing. It required various operation to be performed, and that will be the part of a knowledge engineering. So knowledge acquisition is a part of knowledge engineering. Knowledge acquisition is responsible for retrieving the knowledge not only from domain expert but from various other sources, just like a journal. A journal is there, then article is there, blog is there. So a number of resources, books are there, a number of resources. From there you need to retrieve the data. So that is what a knowledge acquisition. So knowledge acquisition is a part of your knowledge engineering. So the concept of knowledge engineering was defined in the year of 1983 by Edward and Pamela, and this knowledge engineering involves in building, maintaining and using the knowledge base system. So here you can see there is a domain expert. So here we consider one of the source, but I told you that more than one resource can be there from which we need to extract the data. So in the case of knowledge engineering, in case of knowledge acquisition, knowledge engineer play a very important role, because knowledge engineer is a person who is responsible for transferring the knowledge from domain expert or any other resources to the expert system, and expert system is knowledge based part of expert system. Now let's try to understand in detail what are the steps involved in knowledge engineering. So I already clarified a doubt related to what is the difference between knowledge engineering and knowledge acquisition. So knowledge acquisition is one of the steps involved in knowledge engineering. So already we understand the process of knowledge acquisition. In case of knowledge acquisition, we are trying to retrieve the data from multiple sources. But after retrieving the data from multiple sources, next thing is knowledge validation. So validation means what? We are just checking whatever the knowledge that we are retrieved, whether it is authenticated or not, whether it is proper proper or not. Most of the time it is observed that there may be the case that you are retrieving the data from multiple sources, but some data is irrelevant and some data is relevant. So during the process of knowledge validation, you are validating the data, whatever the data that is being acquired during the knowledge acquisition phase from the multiple sources, whether it is useful or not, whether it is appropriate or not. So that role is done in case of knowledge validation. After doing the validating the data that yes, it is a correct data, this is a relevant data, this is irrelevant data, next step in knowledge engineering is knowledge representation. So knowledge representation also play very important role. How you are representing the knowledge. See, in order to represent the knowledge, a number of techniques are there. In case of AI, we discuss about various knowledge representation technique. We discuss about predicate logic, we discuss about prepositional logic. So these are the mathematical techniques to represent the knowledge. Then also we discuss about semantic network, frame, script. These are also other technique which is used for knowledge representation. So once you validate the data, next phase is how to represent that knowledge in the knowledge base so that it can be easily retrieved. And after that there is a inferencing. Inferencing is responsible for identifying the relationship between the data which is present in the knowledge base, because in the knowledge base huge amount of data is being stored. So we know that one of the component of expert system is inference engine, because we know that there are three components. One is the user interface, is inference engine, and the knowledge base. So what is the role of inference engine? Inference engine is responsible for retrieving the data from the knowledge base as per the query fired by the user. User will give the query with the help of user interface. That query is being passed to the inference engine. Inference engine will construct the query for that particular problem, that issue, and try to retrieve the data from the knowledge base. So in that case, inference engine, it is very important to identify the relationship between the data which is present in the knowledge base. So in case of inference engine, we are trying to formulate the rule with the help of if then else kind of condition. We are going to formulate the rule, we are trying to retrieve the data. So during the inferencing, we'll try to identify the relationship between the various data which is present in the knowledge base, and it ultimately helps while retrieving the data from the knowledge base. If you are storing data randomly anywhere haphazardly, so it may create a confusion. In this case, maybe the case that your time required to retrieve the data is more. But obviously in case of expert system, we have seen one desirable feature, that you should get a quick response. And how will you get a quick response? Suppose you are identifying the relationship, suppose you organize your data in the appropriate manner, then and then you can provide a quick response. So for that purpose, inferencing is also important. And the last phase in case of knowledge engineering is explanation or justification. Suppose you are providing some kind of response as an output to the query asked by the user. So in that case, you need to provide an appropriate explanation why you need to reach up to that conclusion. What are the proofs behind that? Means suppose the user has asked the query that these are the symptoms that I am suffering from. Now I want to know what kind of disease I am suffering and what is a prescription, what kind of medicine that I should take. So in that case, explanation also should be provided, that the person is suffering from that particular disease because this symptoms is matching with the symptoms of that particular disease. That's why we can diagnose that you are suffering from that particular problem, or you can say disease. So such kind of explanation should be provided by your system. So this is also part of knowledge engineering. Means in case of knowledge engineering, we are transforming the knowledge from various sources to the knowledge base. So these are the various steps involved in it. Knowledge acquisition, just retrieving the data. After that, you are going to validate the data, represent it in an appropriate format by using various techniques. During the inferencing, you will establish the relationship, and finally you will provide the explanation. Whatever the answer, whatever the response that you are providing, for that response you should provide the suitable explanation. So these are the various steps involved in the knowledge engineering. So this is a knowledge engineering flow. Here you can see that there is a domain expert, or multiple sources are there, book is there, blogs are there, textbooks is there, various articles are there, journal is there, conference paper is there. So knowledge engineer is responsible for retrieving the data with the help of knowledge acquisition, and then represent or store that data or knowledge in the knowledge base in the appropriate format, so that it can be accessed by inference engine and it can provided as output to the user. So this is what a knowledge engineering flow. It's a broad concept. Knowledge acquisition is a part of knowledge engineering. So I hope you understand what is knowledge engineering, and knowledge engineering, how knowledge engineering transform the knowledge from multiple sources into knowledge base. Thank you.